The NEETs and basement dwellers of our age serve as a false symbol signifying to the impressionable that too much free time breeds apathy and sloth. This distasteful caricature is taken as a warning that one must stay busy, always striving for success. The lazy and apathetic among us are an inversion, the direct mirror opposite to those who've mastered the self. Free time serves as a trap for the uninitiated, not because leisure is corrupting, but because initiation into its uses has been systematically stripped from our world. G.I. Gurdjieff states that without understanding the working and functions of this machine, man cannot be free. He cannot govern himself, and he will always remain a slave. Carl Jung writes that stillness is truly the self. It breaks through the ego's chatter and allows deeper insights to surface. So many great students of life have approached this topic, yet it remains occult for the masses. So thank you for joining me in the mental library. Among the modern working class, leisure time is looked down upon, ridiculed, and dismissed as rot. But both historically and today, this view is not held by the most privileged and informed sects of society. It serves as a launchpad for those who have labored to correct their vision and know to engage with intention. Naturally, those who are uninitiated spend little time, if any, in a true state of leisure and contemplation, even though their entire lives are structured around constant stimulation, masquerading as free time. Leisure, in its essence, is a period of unclaimed, uninterrupted time for inner quiet. It is the gateway to reflection, leading to study and self-examination, on the way to intentional action, resulting in wisdom. Its importance echoes through history and is the precursor to every great work, from Aristotle to Seneca to Thomas Aquinas, from Buddhism to Taoism to Christianity to Islam, from ancient or occult traditions, Hermeticism, the various mysticisms, and Gnosticism. The beginnings of gnosis stem from leisure and contemplation. Those who surrender to it seriously create an environment within themselves to shed preconceptions, a place where eyes and heart focus on truth, gnosis, and proper initiation. Though for some it presents a monumental challenge, there are ways in which each person can still arrange their life and their time in this modern age to cultivate a space for leisure and study. The right path requires restraint, a virtue which distances itself, and has been replaced by the many destructive proclivities that plague the life of the everyday man. For each time the gooner gets a moment to himself, he is dragged from stillness to the lair of the algorithmic succubus, seeking moments of fleeting pleasure instead of dignifying himself in silence. And every day the laboring man returns home from his toil. He insists on using his time to rest, to prepare himself for tomorrow's work, willingly surrendering his attention to the never-ending loop of content, effectively dying, to be reborn in the morning. He may never realize that the true source of his exhaustion lies at his core. It is only with a conscious effort that one can disrupt these destructive patterns, a conscious effort to reveal the bedrock within oneself upon which truth can be built. In this state alone can one engage in pattern recognition, a human's most essential starting point, and the mechanism through which real truth can be revealed. As mentioned, this space requires restraint. Many techniques and frameworks exist as a means to distract from what is truly required. Priests, influencers, and gurus would have you believe that they possess the keys to enlightenment, and perhaps they would tell you in their 12-step course conveniently linked in their bio. In truth, the real path requires nothing. Nothing meaning literally nothing. Restrain yourself from all so that you may experience silence. Silence and restraint are the first pillars of leisure. Enough time spent in silence will serve to reconnect your heart to your awareness. From here, true study can take place. Study not directed by those outside of you, but stemming from your own curiosity and creativity. Throughout your lifetime, you've experienced an unfathomable quantity of information. And throughout your whole lifetime, these points of data have remained unconnected to you. Silence serves as a sacred canvas for your emotion, subconscious, conscious, and superconscious to write onto. You require no outside directive, no outside savior, no lecturer or mentor. The white rabbit of curiosity and direction within you will lead the way. The longer you follow this white rabbit of curiosity, the more connections you will uncover. This is the way to gnosis, to understanding within oneself. This path is one more gratifying than even the most expensive and exotic pleasures of the world. In conscious study, you will be greeted by the parables and wise words of the great men who've come before you, and I hope through your wisdom you will be able to answer back to them. Through the right and proper use of free time, the world will uncover itself to you through the lens of your heart. This practice serves to dissolve illusions and cements oneself in the real. The first original thought interrupts the programming that has been installed since birth. Once experienced, one will see all of the snares laid out to capture the attention of the uninitiated. A wise population is not useful to the machine. Every day serves as a warning to stay the course of the upright and grounded man. Unfortunately, this deprogramming is just the means to reach the starting line. Like a hibernating beast, you will have awakened from your sleepy days. The real question is, where do you go from here? Though the waters in one's own awareness may be still, the waves continue to crash down all around. For some, there is great work to be done. Many others will choose to disconnect entirely, as it is not their place to save the world. I'll cover this in future videos. Many wise men attempt to tackle the right actions from their own perspectives, and I endeavor to learn from them. So please return to the library to hear more. Thank you and good luck.